they still see you as the Queen or the King of Pentacles. Doesn't matter if you're a guy, doesn't matter if you're a woman watching this video, but this whole morning I've been feeling very structured, right? So I tell myself, my collective must also be feeling that way, right? What does this mean by the Queen of Pentacles and the King of Pentacles? Your specific person, doesn't matter if you guys are in separation, doesn't matter if you guys are together, they see you as somebody that can provide them the life, the stability, and the emotional caring they need, right? But I don't know why I feel like this person has a problem with self-sabotaging. So if it looks too good to be true, there has to be some sort of motive in the background, right? But you were willing to offer them stability. You were willing to give them the whole world, you can say. I don't know why I feel like some of you guys have a really nice dream of having a really nice wedding. I don't know why I feel like some of you guys honestly also want to have this really nice car. Things like that are coming out right here intuitively, right? But the Queen of Pentacles and the King of Pentacles, I feel like some of you guys are more in this mindset of, you know what? It's time to put myself first. I could care less about you now, right? Time and time again, you've proven to me that I have to sacrifice more of me to keep you around. So you know what? Doesn't matter if we're about to break up. Doesn't matter if we're through. I'm going to work on myself just so I become so freaking unreachable to you. Estás en esa forma mental and I love it for you. You're in that mindset and I love it for you. But remember, I'm intuitively still picking up that they see you as them wanting you in their life, right? And the energy that's coming out, now we know you can provide them with what they want, right? But how do we know they can provide you with what you want, right? Specific things like that. How do we know they're not going to be a pain in the ass? How do we know they're not going to be headaches, right? Specific things like that. Overall, guys, one thing I say about these readings is if they resonate, stay. If it don't, move on. A better reading will always find you. Don't try to make the reading fit don't try to make the reading fit if it doesn't fit. We have the Lovers in reverse as the first card in this reading. The Lovers in reverse goes back to that self-sabotaging thing I told you about, right? The Lovers talks about following our heart, listening to our heart. When we have the Lovers in reverse, we're no longer listening to that, right? And this is coming from their energy. We're no longer listening to what benefits us. Now we're listening to the negative people around us, and the negative thoughts in our head. And that's why we follow what we think we need. We don't follow what we know we need, right? So like I'm telling you, I personally feel like this person has a lot of traumas, has a lot of stuff going on in their head that they thought you have other motives, but you never did, right? Them constantly failing you realize, oh shit, I'm in a higher vibration than you. I'm always going to be in a higher vibration than you. Why should I wait around for you when I know for a fact that my power that I have is going to be 10 times better for somebody else or 10 times better for myself, and you're just going to sit and watch? You're not going to even be able to touch me, right? So with the Lovers right now, this energy is going towards you a little bit more. Now you're more focused on things that matter. Now you are more focused on matters of life that have to do with the success, the beauty, and things that you're building. I don't know why I'm specifically feeling some sort of gym journey, glow up journey. A lot of you guys are definitely coming into your power. That's coming out very clearly right here with the King and Queen of Pentacles. But with the Lovers, you don't got time to waste. You don't got time to waste. So you're telling yourself, maybe my next relationship, that's going to be my life partner. Even I'm telling myself that my next relationship, that will be my life partner. That's going to be the person I'm going to like cuff up, right? And I'm going to give everything to, right? And you guys are coming out with that energy as well. That's coming out very, very, very strongly. Sorry, the card fell, but now we have the Page of Pentacles reversed. Remember how I told you what exactly can they offer you? What exactly can they give you? Right now, they can't give you anything. As simple as that. And Noé, why can't they give me anything? Because they're not prioritizing their goals. They're not prioritizing themselves. So if you want to know that you're doing better than them, 100%, you are doing wonderful. You are in a place of life where you are following your dreams. You're trying to balance things out. I don't know why I feel like one of you guys just ate a salad, or you guys ate some sort of salad a few days ago or around this timeline, right? But with the Page of Pentacles, I personally feel like, yes, I personally feel like their life is upside down. As simple as that. I don't know why I feel like I'm getting college dropout. Not you specifically from them, but you know, if you actually dropped out of college too, you know, that makes a lot of sense as well. But that doesn't mean that you're gonna let that hold you down, right? And that's coming out very clearly right here with the Page of Pentacles reverse. Somebody that does not commit, or it takes a really, really hard time before they commit or do something. Things like that are coming out very clearly. And then we have the World. You are feeling very fulfilled. You are feeling fulfilled, and I give you props to that. Te sientes muy satisfecho con tu vida. You're feeling very satisfied with life, and you even tell yourself, you know what, maybe this has already come to an end. But you don't see it in a bad way. The cycle you guys went through has definitely come to an end, no doubt about that, right? But with the World, you're taking this more as a lesson, right? So when you see that same behavior, you don't repeat that behavior. So you see the level of maturity that you're gaining, even though you see this as completely being done, even though you see that, you know, no longer wanting to hold on to it. With them, with the Lovers, and with the Page of Pentacles, we have a few energies of them having a hard time moving on, right? And we also have the King of Wands. You might also be looking for new love. You're not stopping, right? You're not stopping. If new love walks in, hey, I'm gonna jump on that, right? If a new plátano walks in, you're gonna jump on that, right? Things like that. Eso está saliendo muy fuerte. You're not holding yourself back. You're not gonna limit yourself because somebody didn't know your worth in the past, right? I also do see that there's a fiery energy walking towards you. A very, very nice fiery energy. One thing that I say about the King of Wands is be very careful, because the King of Wands is coming in strong, but he's also fire. That means fire goes in strong, but if there's no oxygen, you don't feed it, fire turns off. Right? Things like that. So we have a king, or we have a Queen of Wands or King of Wands looking at the King of Pentacles right here. And that is you. That could also be a little message for me. Right? And then we have the Queen of Cups. Going back to that, they still see you as somebody that can emotionally fulfill them 100%. The thing about it is that I don't see them emotionally fulfilling you. Right? And I want you to pay attention to that, because this right here is your energy. This right here is their energy. With the King of Wands and with the Queen of Cups, they still find you very attractive. They still find you very nurturing. The only problem is that they're only viewing it from what you can give them, not what they can give you, right? So that's coming out very, very strongly. You're coming out as a king, a queen, a king, and a queen. You're going after your goals. You're going after your dreams. Your energy is so fucking pure. Of course, you're going to have roaches and crows coming at you because of how beautiful your energy is, how good you hold yourself, the energy you put out, right? 100%. You're coming out as kings and queens in tarot. One of the most strongest energy. They're coming out as a Page of Pentacles and the Lovers. Somebody that's lost. Somebody that, hey, they know they messed up by letting you go, but at the same time, they're not taking any action to create some change and apologize to the messed up things they did to you. Right? That's coming out very clearly right here, and I specifically want you to acknowledge. By the way, guys, we don't have any zodiac signs in this reading, so take it as it resonates. As simple as that. Judgment. Judgment specifically being here with the Lovers and with the Page of Pentacles. Now we do come to the realization of, oh shit, you're better than them. And that's one of the reasons why they found you really attractive. Because they saw qualities in you that they couldn't see in themselves. And with the Judgment, they're realizing that. They realize that they found you very attractive because the qualities that you had with the Magician, they didn't have. They're coming out as the Magician in reverse. The reason they went after you, because the qualities that they wish they had, you had. This is kind of a liar person. They lie a little bit too much. They also do feel, or they also do think that they're better than other people. But in reality, they're not. And they're coming to the realization that between the both of you, you are better. With the World, your old cycle has been completed, but there's a new one opening up with the Judgment and with the Lovers reverse. That's really not going to benefit you. Stay in your power. Te quiero